All right, Road to Glory week number 9, over halfway through the season, and we got a tight race in the playoff bracket right now. As you can see, we no longer have any more undefeateds. So Jeeps took care of that. But yeah, the standings, I mean, it's still anyone can do anything at this point still. We only have Evan 2 games out of a playoff spot. McGill still got a lead. Him and Mirando. Dude, I swear if that DJ Moore move it just backfires on me, I'm gonna be pissed. Um, but we got currently McGill, Mirando, me, Ethan, Brett, and Galigo sitting in playoff spots. Nihil and Japes had a very close and miraculous game, I will say, that we will be talking about. But that was oh wait, that was the week before. Oh, bro, I'm tripping, I think. Let me see. I forgot Japes played McGill. What is. Oh, no. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. Oh my God. Um, but they both won still. Um, man, Nihil's 2 in a row, baby. He's moving. He's tied for a playoff spot right now. He's coming. Um, Sony Weaver back in the mix. But yeah, I mean, it's still anyone's spot right now to get. So let's go through the matchups here. Me versus Mirando. Gotta get the picks up. I know I took Mirando. I think I reverse jinxed. 0-1 on that one, but I'll take it. Um, Went with the Flacco Jamar stack. Worked out pretty well. Um, my QB is going to be new every week. Pittman, absolute stud. Great late find in the draft. DJ Moore is mediocre. National Tight Ends Day, huge National Tight Ends Day to everyone. Um, but we all know the key player, Mr. Miles Garrett, 20 and a half, 5 sacks, absolute beast. I basically could have gone anywhere with QB, but Miranda had Hurts. He had a good game, 25 points. Let's see. Pickens with 12, Javonte with 17. In Denver, he had the 2 touchdowns. Such a joke. Harold Fannin, Kamani Vidal. Oh, so awesome. When Miranda started Van Ginkel. And then Robert Spillane with 17.8. I'm just going to actually go through the matchup recaps. I think that's more efficient here. Obviously, player of the week, Miles Garrett, and then we have our top performers for each team. Yeah, so I'm gonna go that way. Let's move to a very close matchup between Galigo and Ethan. I do think I did take Galigo. I did. Not ideal for me in that pick. Um, Galigo's shining star was Saquon Barkley, who decided to get 32.6 points, beating his projection like a piata. Well, it's supposed to be pinata at a birthday party. Um, Eddie Pinheiro had one. Ethan Chase Brown dazzled with 24 points. while Xavier Legette was found taking a nap. Matchup player of the week, Troy Franklin, coming in at 23.93 fantasy points. Top performers for Galiga, we had Saquon, Troy Franklin, CJ Stroud, and Jalen Waddle. And for Ethan, we have Chase Brown, Squash, Ladd, and Cameron Dicker. So Ethan was able to squeak out. Huge win for him. Huge win there. Um, but yeah, close matchup. We were looking at some potential stack corrections that happened, but Ethan kept the win there. We have Evan versus Andrew. Evan getting his first victory of the season here. I actually don't know who I took in this matchup. Let's see here. Looks like I took Andrew, so not a good week already for me. 0 and 3 so far. All right, so we had Evan put up 158. Leading the charge for Evan was James Cook, dropping a jaw-dropping 33 points. Meanwhile, Jesse Bates apparently thought they were auditioning for a role in The Walking Dead, scraping for 4 points. Meanwhile, Tucker Kraft was the injured shining star with 28.53 points, while Baker Mayfield had a dismal 5 points. Matchup player of the week for Evan, Kareem Hunt. Leading Evan's team was James Cook, Bo Nix, Kareem Hunt, and Jordan Brooks. Meanwhile, Andrew's top performers were Tucker Craft Kittle, happy National Tight Ends Day again. CeeDee Lamb and Worthy. Very, very underwhelming performance there. And we have Nihil. Nihil coming up to a heat check here. 0 and 4, bro. What the fuck? I took Brett. It's because did Brett sit Malik? Is that why? Um, Thrilling showdown for the for Brett. Shamir DK was the shining star with a 22.05 points there. Meanwhile, Emeka Buka had 5. On the flip side, Sony Weaver, Brees Hall with 32.39. He did have a passing touchdown too. Um, Meanwhile, Butker with 4. Player of the week, Tampa Bay's defense with 31 points. Brett's team, we had Danny Dimes, 23, Shamir DK, Aronde Gadsden with 16, and Swift with 14, and then Nihil leading the way. None other than Brees Hall, but then we have Drake May, MVP right now, Devon Achane, and Woody Marks. Those were the top performers there. But Nihil coming up to a heat check here, going for the three-peat, 3 in a row right here, which brings up our last one. Japes verse McGill. I just want to make sure I have. Okay. We had Japes, Nasty Rasheed Rice was his matchup player, beating his projection by 7.77. While Kamara had just 5 points. Meanwhile, McGill, Jonathan Taylor also could be the MVP, putting up a dazzling 36.7 points, while Rattler was 1 point. Oh God, McGill. But the matchup player of the week, Chase McLaughlin. Japes, we got led by the stack of Mahomo, Rasheed, King, and Olave. And McGill was led by Taylor McLaughlin, Roma Dunze, and Tet McMillan there. So those were the matchups this week. We'll get into transactions that came through from last night and before, or excuse me, after last Thursday. So let's take a look here at the waiver wires. Okay, so we had Japes adding Kaimi Fairbairn. Honestly, a low-key good pickup. He's been a beast. I don't know how him and Boswell were still there. Um, McGill adding Isaiah Likely as Mark Andrews out. Darius Slayton. Sam Darnold to Mirando. Eagles on a bye. Keep them with Christian Watson. Devin White's a good one. Nick Bonito. Jared Verse, Bam Knight. Rashid Shaheed after Brett gave up on him. Tyrone Tracy, probably the biggest one of the week. But yeah, let's get into this week's matchups. I believe, according to the app, the matchup of the week this week is between McGill and Brett. That's what Yahoo had decided. So let's get into that.